Finally, time to talk about Starlink. It's been a little over a year since I started using Starlink, and this video I'm going to share with you all the good, the bad, the ugly, everything you need to know if you're thinking about picking up a Starlink dish you find yourself in Ghana. And I even got a couple of friends to also share their experiences, so if you're from Nigeria, you might want to watch this video as well. So without taking much of your time, let's get to the video. First, let's talk about initial cost. So when I got mine a little over a year ago, it was actually very expensive. People actually paid almost 15,000 plus to get the Starlink. When I say people, yes, I was one of those people that actually purchased it for 15,000 plus when they initially came out. But if you're in Ghana, you want to purchase it right now, for the standard dish, you're going to pay about just 5,999 Ghana cedis. Meanwhile, for the mini, you might end up paying about just 3,000-ish Ghana cedis. So in comparison to what we had to pay over a year ago, it's actually very affordable now. If you've been waiting on it just because of the price, right now it's actually one of the best time to purchase Starlink. And you can even walk in directly to shops and actually pick it up if you don't want to go to their site and wait for a couple of days for them to ship it all the way to you. When you purchase it though, installation. Most people actually forget that it's not like the MTN TurboNet and stuff that you can just put inside your room. You actually have to mount it outside and let it face the sky directly, because it still has to communicate with the satellites above or in the sky, so you can't put it in your room, which means you might probably end up needing a mount. When you're purchasing online, you have the option to get yourself a mount, but just like I did and just like what most Ghanaians have been doing, you can easily DIY a mount for yourself. They even have people that you can call to help you if you can't get on top of a building, to help you install your Starlink dish. So don't forget, when you purchase one of them, you're definitely going to need a mount to help you mount it on top of your roof. Now, after you have it mounted up and you've created an account and all, what does it offer? How has the experience been over the past 12 months plus of using the Starlink router? I'm going to be honest with you, it's literally one of the best investments that I've ever done. It's very dependable. The download speeds are great. The download speeds are not the fastest in Ghana or the fastest in the world, but what it offers is that it's dependable. I know a lot of people complain that when it rains heavily and the stuff, the internet disappears. But personally, over 365 days plus of using the Starlink routers, I can count the number of times that it actually went off. And mostly, even when it's raining, I can still use my internet. Unlike when I was using TurboNet or even fiber, this always got disconnected. With Starlink, I haven't had any issue like that. Using Starlink has been one of the most dependable choices. Maybe my location is going to help you guys. I find myself in Kaswa, and with this, I have never had any complaints when it comes to internet connectivity for the past 1 year plus. So with this, I can plan all my daily activities knowing that when I want to use the internet is going to be there for me. So it's been very stable, it's been very dependable. So one question I get a lot of people asking though, is it truly unlimited? I can't really tell, because I won't say I've used 10 terabytes or the like, but what I've used normally during the month, I find myself using close to a terabyte or sometimes a little bit more, and I've never had a situation where my internet is not working because I've overused it. If there's anybody that has used more than 3 or 4 or 5 terabytes, let us know. But when it comes to it being unlimited, yes, so far so good, it's unlimited. And no matter the data that you find yourself using in the month, you don't have to worry about you running out of data. We are about 4 in the household, and this keeps serving us. So if you're wondering if it's truly unlimited though, yes, it's truly unlimited. Let me let my friend chip in as to their experience as well.
Hi, my name is Desi, and I've been using Starlink for almost a year now, and I must say it's been extremely reliable to me. That's literally what I used to do all of my day-to-day work, my uploading of videos, my downloading of videos. Literally everything around my business, it runs on Starlink. When comparing it to some of the other networks in Ghana, yes, the other networks do perform better in terms of speed, which is even download and upload based on what I've used in the past. But for the price point and it being unlimited with Starlink, I prefer going in for that, because unlimited, I can do whatever I want with the internet without having to worry about the internet bundle getting depleted quickly. So compared to the other ones, it is better in terms of it being unlimited. But in terms of speed, the others are slightly better depending on where you stay. But for me, the other ones are slightly better in terms of speed, that's download and upload. But Starlink is one I still go in for because it's much more affordable for me.
Provides unlimited internet and it's reliable. Like, you know it's going to be working for you when you need it. Unless you find yourself in very heavy rainfall and it's a bad weather condition, then you can actually find it being disconnected. One other thing that I actually realized, though, that I haven't heard anybody talk about is that I find myself waking up at dawn, like at 1 a.m. every day, at exactly 3 a.m. every morning. Sometimes it actually downloads updates and restarts itself. So around 3 o'clock, you find the Starlink router or the dish restarting itself, and in like a minute or two, it's going to come back up and it's running for you. So if you find yourself needing it at exactly 3 o'clock, it might probably go off at 3 o'clock and come back at 3:01. I don't think that's going to be a problem for most people at all. Even after using it for more than 365 days, last 2 days was the first time that I had issues with the Starlink router. I thought it was my Starlink router, but it wasn't. It was a global issue. A lot of people around the world experienced these challenges, and in less than 3 hours, it was resolved. That is definitely a dependable internet you should actually focus on getting, especially if you're a content creator like me and you find yourself uploading a lot of content onto the net. Like, it's not that it's so bad, but it's definitely not the fastest I've experienced. Compared to my MTN or my Tigo when I was using it, this is on the slow end of things, but it doesn't mean that I can't upload my videos. Even this video you're going to watch right now is going to be uploaded with a Starlink. Yes, if I was using maybe TurboNet and it might have taken 30 minutes or less, maybe this would take an hour, but guess what? Even after an hour, I can still upload it, so I still use this. The upload speed is not the best, but it can still upload. It's not going to be as fast as the download speeds when you are comparing both of them. So one of the biggest challenges when it comes to the Starlink routers is the upload speed. But if you are somebody that all you do is just consume content, download stuff, this is definitely on the good side. And I'm not the only person that has this experience. Let's listen to what my friends had to say.
Okay, so as one of the first adopters of Starlink in Nigeria, I'll say it's great. It's been very good. Monthly, I use at least 1.4 terabytes. Although it's not just me using it, everyone in the house is using it. But I know I'm the heaviest user because I download games. Everything is connected to the internet. But it's not perfect. It's great when I want to download. The download speeds are good. When I want to upload, I have to use something else. The upload is not good. In fact, it's downright terrible. If I'm using it for streaming at night, it's good for streaming. But once during the day, because of the poor upload speeds. But it's very reliable for downloads. And also when it starts raining, once the weather changes, I have to use something else. So it's not an internet that I use as standalone. But I like the fact that no matter where I am, if I have it with me, I can use it. It's very reliable. But you can't use it alone.
The benefit I've experienced with Starlink is the unlimited download limit, which is whatever I pay, I can use unlimited throughout the entire month. With the other ones, the unlimited packages are slightly much more expensive, and I don't really trust what they've written there. So with Starlink, I prefer that one. But the downside is upload speeds are terrible. If you're someone like me who posts videos a lot online, uploads a lot of files to the cloud, Starlink is not the one I'll go in for because the upload speeds are terrible.
And the monthly subscription is actually really good. You could probably pay about 500 or 750, which is so far for the value I get from this, it's definitely worth it. 3 days ago when it went off, that's when I actually realized how much my life depends on this Starlink in my home and for my business and everything I do. So one other thing that I haven't gotten to experience, but Easy mentioned, listen to what he had to say.
Starlink customer service is very good. So the first video I made, I was complaining that there's no customer service center or number to call, so you don't have complaints to make. But if you have issues, just create a ticket. They attend to you instantly. My router got bad, and I messaged them. After they checked, they asked me to check the dish and everything to confirm that it's the router that is bad. They sent a replacement router, like within a week, to replace it completely. My brother's router got bad, the same thing, and they sent, because it's the one they had was a new generation one, they replaced the entire setup, the dish, the router, gave him Gen 3 kits. Wow. Free of charge, no extra cost.
I have a question though. Do you think it was free of charge because you're easy?
No, it's not. They don't know who I am. They don't know who I am. They don't have that structure.
Okay.
Which means if you probably purchase your Starlink online, these are some of the things you are going to enjoy. So you might actually think about purchasing it online other than walking into the store to pick it up. Because if you need a part to be replaced, Starlink can actually send you the replacement for free. So guys, consider purchasing it from their online platform. That's nice. Do you Starlink?
Yes.
In Kenya?
I used Starlink in Kenya. But the reason why I stopped using Starlink is exactly what Easy has said. Issues with downtime when you're loading, and as a heavy consumer of the internet, it's a bit tricky for me, so I had to send it back. And I'm using the largest telecommunication provider we have in the country, that's Safaricom.
And it gives you value for money.
Safaricom gives me value for money because I get the better internet, the better speeds. I don't have issues to worry with either downtime, is it cloudy, is it raining in I don't know where, something like that. Plus I live near the airport, there's a lot of interference there.
That's nice. So yes, my past year of using the Starlink has been amazing. If you have any questions at all, and if I didn't address it in this video, I'm going to address it down there. And as usual, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I'm out.